Scientific notation. So recall that when we're writing a number in scientific notation, we're going to have a first number that's going to be between 1 and 10 times 10 to some number in an exponent here. That's scientific notation. So the number could be a whole number. We could have 4 times 10 to the third. That's scientific notation. Or we could have something like 3.67 times 10 to the negative eighth. Any of those things. Just this front number must be between 1 and 10. So let's jump into it. Let's convert each of these to scientific notation. So recall, I need, right now you see no decimal, so it's at the end. I need that decimal to go between the 6 and the 5, because that will give me 6.5, which is between 1 and 10. So 6.5 times 10 to what power? Well, from this decimal point here to this line here, how many places did I go? So 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. 11 places. And I just counted by threes there because I know that every 3 spots I have a comma. So my scientific notation is 6.5 times 10 to the 11th. Now we're number 2. Again, my decimal starts at the end, and I want to move it after the 2. So 2.93 times 10 to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 power. I move it over 7 decimal places to get it to be between the 2 and the 9. 100,000. Again, starts at the end, and I want it here. So 1 is the only non-zero number, so that's all I need, times 10 to the 3, 4, 5. All right, number 4. I want it to be after the 2, so 2.57634 times 10 to the, and yes, you need all of those non-zero numbers. So I'm going to go 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17. So 2.57634 times 10 to the 17th is my scientific notation. Number 5, 82 billion. Now, there's a couple ways to think about this. I'm going to show you my thought process. Billion means 9. So I have 82 times 10 to the 9th, right? That's kind of the easy way to just get it into a mathematical form. Well, 82, you will see, is not between 1 and 10. So if the number is big, big means greater than 10, that means our exponent is going to get bigger. So I'm going to move this decimal one place, 8.2. If I move it one place here, my exponent is going to get bigger by 1 because 82 is a bigger number. So 8.2 times 10 to the 10th. Boom. Scientific notation. 5.2 million. Well, million means 6. So my number, 5.2, times 10 to the 6th. You notice 5.2 is between 1 and 10. So boom, done. In number 7, 1,000 means 3, so I take the number 831 times 10 to the 3rd. Now here, 831, big number, so I'm going to move 1, 2 places, so I'm going to add 2 to the exponent. So 8.31 times 10 to the 5th. And there's my final answer in scientific notation because the first number is between 1 and 10. All right, so number 8 talks about $459 million was earned at the box office for Avengers Age of Ultron in 2015. That's a lot of money. So again, million means 6. So 459 times 10 to the 6th. Move this 1, 2 places. Big number, so I add 4.59 times 10 to the 8th. And now I'm in scientific notation. 1.7 billion cars will be on the road. I don't know what that is. Probably by 2035. Billion means 9. 1.7 times 10 to the 9. Well, 1.7 is between 1 and 10, so that can stay. 1.59 active users. I missed a number. 1.59 billion active users. So again, billion means 9. So 1.59 times 10 to the 9th. And because 1.59 is between 1 and 10, that answer sticks. All right, now let's go the other way. Let's go to standard notation. So the exponent, in this case the 5, tells you how many places to move the decimal. And because 5 is positive, that means my number is getting bigger. So right now I have 4. And if you don't see a decimal, it's right after. Well, I need to get bigger by 5 decimal places. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And because there are no other numbers, we just fill in with zeros. So my final answer would be 400,000. Standard notation. 2.59 times 10 to the 9th. Okay, so now I start with 2.59. I'm going to go to the right 9 places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm going to fill in with 7 zeros. So 2597 zeros, and there is my final answer. And you don't have to put the humps there. You can count in your head out loud on your fingers, use your toes, neighbor's toes, whatever. Whatever works for you. Number 3, 8.1 times 10. If you don't see an exponent, it's automatically a 1. So I'm going to move this decimal just one place, and I end up with 81. 2.1563, 2.1563. We're moving the decimal 3 places, 1, 2, 3. So that means my final answer is 2,156.3. 3.25 times 10 to the 6th. I'm moving my decimal 6 places, and it's positive, so we're going to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fill in with 4 zeros. 3, 2, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. And my final answer is 3,250,000. 7 times 10 to the 14th. Now my decimal point falls right at the end, so I'm going to add 14 spots, all zeros. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Comma every third spot. And there's my 1, 2, 3, 4, 700 trillion. And I know it's trillion because there are 12 zeros after that 700. And that, I believe, is the end of the Intro to Scientific Notation.